I'm Maksym Plakhotnyuk. I'm a CEO and founder of ATLANT 3D Nanosystems. ATLANT 3D is a company just here in Copenhagen. We are developing technology for direct atomic layer processing in different applications in semiconductor, in micro nano electronics, optics, photonics, and many different industries. The company was founded in 2018. Actually, this year we will be celebrating 5-year anniversary. We're now about 30 people. We started only with one person and then growing to a few co-founders, and now we have the team that quite diverse in nationalities and also technological expertise. We were very excited to make some groundbreaking innovation, starting with a very simple invention. And our vision right now is to bring the technology that can make a paradigm shift in industrial manufacturing of electronics, basically enabling absolutely different way of producing, prototyping different electronic devices, and not only electronic but functional devices. I'm originally from Ukraine, now live in Denmark for the last 10 years. I did my Ph.D. in Denmark in nanotechnology at the Technical University of Denmark. I lived several years in US, studied there on a Fulbright scholarship. I made few startups before in different areas, not in nanotechnology only, but different. And throughout my life, I was always looking for the opportunities to build my own business and choose my own way of, setting the new directions. I believe we can, if we introduce, and not even if, when we introduce our technology in industrial scale, I believe we can change the whole value chain, how the electronic and different functional devices can be prototyped and manufactured, reducing the complexity. So we can really simplify the whole value chain and then speed up the process for introducing new advanced applications to the markets. And when it would happen, I believe 5-10 years we need for that. Let me give you a few examples. Our civilization is because there were some inventions that changed the flow of the history. From inventing the wheel, this was a technology, to casting iron or bronze, finding silicon as materials, inventing transistors, even photo cameras or smartphones. Each of these inventions significantly changed the world and how the development of it happens in the future. And I think, and this is what my mission is, to bring the technology that can also change the flow of the history. The story behind nanofabricator is connected to the science fiction article published several years ago by several scientists and scientific journalist, James Burke, which says there is a machine that can change anything, and that machine is called the nanofabricator. In science fiction article, it's written that it would be invented in 2042. And I was very inspired by that article, and I thought the description of that machine is actually the one that we are building. So we call our machine exactly the same way, nanofabricator. It's to illustrate that we can basically build anything from the thin air, from the gases and build atom by atom, which means we can potentially build everything. Can we do this now? No, we cannot do this. It's a gradual, evolution of the technology. Will it happen in 2042? I think it's happening right now. We are in 2023, and probably 20 years earlier than it was predicted. Initially, me and another few co-founders, we were applying for research funding, and the research funding is very competitive, not easy to get, especially if you don't have too many articles and publications, which I think is a limiting factor for innovation. So we decided to establish the company and apply for the grant funding as a company, and we succeeded almost immediately. We established company in November 2018, and we got the first funding in January 2019. This is how it's all started. With the first funding, we built a prototype, and then it starts rolling one after another. It's all about special. ATLANT is special. Everything. I think we getting very unique people. We hiring people with a very diverse cultural, with expert levels, with a very different mindset and actually culture itself. We do something different. Our level of innovation way different than you would see elsewhere. We do not improve, we innovate in a radical way. And this is not common these days. So I would say everything is unique about ATLANT. My family inspires me, first of all, my wife, my kids. I'm very happy they support me, and I do a lot of things just because they support me. And second, there are a lot of ATLANTs with the strong shoulders in the world that actually bring the inspiration. And one of them is Richard Feynman, who was actually first to say there is a plenty space at the bottom, which is at nano level, atomic level. There are many others, very prominent scientists and engineers who actually give a big impact on the human history. Our vision is to drive the atomic layer scale manufacturing with to the industry with new applications, and I think this is the future new industry that we can establish. This domain right now is very distributed and highly regulated, and I think we can establish a new way how we can do things at atomic scale. With our technology, we can establish a new way of manufacturing, not only based on our technology, but based on other integratable solutions. And we can bring the new way how the whole value chain from R&D to manufacturing can happen. And it requires some time. So we want to be that drive that will make a paradigm shift and towards the atomic scale manufacturing. And we have all means for this. So in technology, there are already available solutions in the market that can be easily integrated and create a new way of doing things. Our mission is we enable a rapid innovation with cutting-edge processes and creating advanced ecosystem with our partners. So by this mission, I just want to say that we bring in some new technologies and new processes for speeding up innovation, and we target to do this with the market driven approach where the customers are working together with us. Right now, we approaching the markets with offering different solutions, and we collaborate with our customers and partners to invent something new that can serve their needs. And with this approach, we basically ensuring that whatever we invent, it's not invented just in the lab, it's invented for a purpose. So how we impact, we are creating impact with the partners and customers in order to be the value creation company. ATLANT 3D technology is based on direct atomic layer processing approach, which we are the first in the world to invent. It's a proprietary, and on this approach, this technology allows to reduce number of steps in traditional semiconductor processing, where we can directly, locally deposit the materials with atomic precision and the same high quality of the materials. So what this technology can change, what it can introduce is absolutely different, simplified processing, and with the same high quality, and also creating new opportunities for different applications in different domains, from sensors to advanced material testing to printed electronics to display to optics, photonics, even to energy applications like supercapacitors or batteries or fuel cells and memory. And this is just the beginning. These are the applications that we work in today. And there are a lot of many other applications that we will enable as soon as our technology become even more mature. Our technology helps to work across the whole value chain, and the value chain is well known for making any application or devices. One needs to first develop the process, materials, test the structures, devices, and then prepare applications based on the devices for scalability. So with our technology, with our equipment and processes, what we do, we accelerate material innovation. We enable advanced process structures and devices, and we help to scale and integrate applications for industrial manufacturing also. Right now, recently we have finished our nanofabricator light assembly and testing. So it's now available for demonstration in our lab. And we, with this machinery, you can expect actually to accelerate material development and processes. You can also do the prototyping of some structures and devices. And with this tool, you basically can get a lot of possibilities for accelerated design of experiment comparably to your traditional methods from ALD, photolithography, and many other instruments that usually used in such applications. Here, you get the opportunity that this tool will be serving your needs way much faster with a more fundamental test as well. For testing new materials and prototyping of devices, in traditional methods, one needs to have the ALD, temporal, for example, to deposit film, test it, and then do the patterning with photolithography tools. So this can take for skilled person a week or two, or sometimes even more. In our tool, comparably to this approach, One can bring the pattern that wants to deposit, send it to for machine for the printing, and then you get the patterns with the right materials, with the high quality right away within even a day. So the nanofabricator light, it's a tool that already allows to do the multi-material processing. It's very fast in deposition of the various materials because the gas system is very compact. It allows to change between materials within minutes, and it gives a lot of flexibility in design of experiment, getting a lot of data even from one sample. So the nanofabricator light is made for R&D purposes, and this tool is the best for academic universities, research and technology organizations or institutes, government organizations, or R&D units within big companies, where you need to test the materials, processes, and prototype initial devices and get the very fast response on your initial concepts. What is the motivation come to ATLANT every day? We creating something amazing. Well, our technology is very unique. Our machine is unique. We have a very cool, interesting company team with people with broad profiles, and we do something that nobody else can do. It's all wow. The biggest dream for ATLANT 3D, from my point of view, is to make the great company with a great people, with a great culture, and create the impact on a global scale to set up basically the novel approach to manufacturing of devices with more sustainable, more efficient ways, and opening new possibilities with this technology. ATLANT 3D collaborates with many different partners from universities, research organizations, and industrial companies. Many of our research organizations that we collaborate there in Europe and US. We collaborate and have partnerships with companies like Sony. We work with STMicro. We have agreements and collaborations with Subsea, with Fraunhofer, with TNO, with Danish Technological Institute, and many others. We have also good relations with different national labs in the US, and also some and also with aerospace companies like NASA and ESA. In 2021, we reach out to the NASA representative to present our project, and based on our discussions, we found out that the NASA team was interested to test our technology for potential zero gravity experiments. So we set up quite fast, within 2 months, a project, and then start building the prototype of the system that can be tested at zero gravity. Within 1 year, we built the system, and basically this was the beginning of this collaboration. We delivered, and then the system is under test. And based on that project, we set up the next project with ESA, European Space Agency, that we currently running, with the goal to complete next year. So our technology, direct atomic layer processing technology, is based on a gas processing. And this means that this technology can work also at zero gravity. There is no liquid flows or particles, and basically we can direct gas flows, and they can follow the way we want to target them at zero gravity. And this opens opportunity for in-space advanced manufacturing. Guys, if you're thinking why you should join our team, here's a few factors. We are a very dynamic team. We're creating unique technology that can do the paradigm shift. We are working with leading companies across the globe, and we do something that nobody else did before. And you can learn as fast as you wish or slower, but we prefer faster. And there is always fun happening here. Join our team.